So, back at work from the official Strongman Games. It was very interesting to go and be at a world competition to compete against the best of the best in the Masters division. I trained really hard. As you can see, I work full time, 5 days a week. So it's not always easy to train. Basically, don't have no sponsors other than a little bit of help here and there. Me and my wife, we spend our own money to do this sort of thing. It's my hobby. And I usually compete, 5 or 6 times a year, powerlifting, grip, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. I just like to lift weights and heavy stuff. A lot of you guys don't know I'm from southwestern Virginia, bordered by Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina. And so, I have the southern drawl, southern accent. And a lot of people, it sounds funny to them. And people from Europe, Ireland, different places sound a little funny to me, but in a good way. Not that I want to make fun of them. They just sound different than I do. So I sound different than a lot of people. But just to give everybody a heads up on how the comp went, there was a lot of people there. Seemed like that I couldn't open up and perform the way I needed to. It just seemed like for some reason I was holding back and I just couldn't let go to go after those weights. I only zeroed once on the 660 axle deadlift. I broke it off the floor, but I just couldn't pull it and lock it out. The sandbag, I didn't zero. The keg Viking press, I ended up with 2 reps. Felt super heavy. I don't know why. I was getting 325 for 6, 7, 8 reps at home. I guess it's just the way the weight's set on the implement. But it was so heavy, it was unreal. But still managed to press out 2 reps, no excuses. And so, like I said, the sandbag, the 300 pound, I didn't remember to take my belt off so I could drop all the way down and bear hug the sandbag. I didn't get the 300 pound bag. I did, however, get the 275. So yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it was a good competition. A lot of strong guys, a lot of people done really well. It was a very long day. The days, that first day that we was there competing, it just seemed like it took forever to get through that day. And if you want to know what it's like to compete with what I will call celebrity strongmen, they're very focused. I will say that. They are so focused on what they're doing that it almost seems like they're being rude, and some of them might be, I doubt it. But they're just hyper focused. They want to do well. They want to win this event. They've trained hard. They have sponsors backing them. They want to make their sponsors look good. So, but for the most part, most of the athletes were really friendly. They are approachable. Some of the guys that are top strong men that are not competing, that came to support, came to help, they were very friendly. Martin's Lysis, he was friendly. Mitch was friendly. Nick was competing. Mark Felix, those guys were really friendly and outgoing. I spoke to Laws last year. He was seemed like a really good guy. So they're approachable. Big Z, he was in the zone. He didn't want to talk much. Sadnatov, he didn't want to talk much. Rauno was friendly, but he didn't want to talk much. And like I said, that's understandable. They're in the competition state of mind. They want to compete. They want to stay focused on what they're doing. I understand that. I just wish that I could have totally opened up and done a little more. I wish I would have been closer to the top 10. I think I was somewhere in the range of 25 out of 38, 28 out of 38, somewhere in that range. The big thing is I didn't zero, but on one event out of 4 events, so I done pretty good. And not happy with my performance, but I'm not totally upset about it either. We had a great time in Florida, considering they just had a hurricane. The weather, it ended up clearing up, getting better. Overall, we had a good weekend. We had a nice travel there and back. Everyone was safe. So congratulations to everyone that won, came in top 10, second, third place. I'm going to train harder, going to do better, going to have to get in the zone. There's times at meets that I have gotten in the zone and I do really well. There's other times that it just seems like I can't seem to find my groove. So I need to do that the next go around. This is a big meet. It's very important. A lot of people watching. So I appreciate everybody that's been supportive, that's been watching my videos, that's been tuning in. I do appreciate you all, and make sure that you subscribe. Please subscribe and like. You know, the more followers I get, the more subscribers I get, then I'm going to hopefully start getting a paycheck, since I don't have no sponsors at this time. I do appreciate Anderson Powerlifting. They've sent me a few things, gave me a nice discount. I appreciate that. And so you guys, till next time, thank you.